to empower the participation and to build a confidence, improve decision making, strengthen the communication, and inspire teamwork. It will also help in identifying the individual leadership potential and applying the leadership qualities in real life situation. Okay. So please next slide, Aradhana madam. So here is an ice break activity. So my dear friends, can you tell me who is the leader you admire the most and why? Anyone from the participants? Anyone? So see, this is in a short-term course. Here we should have a communication. Two-way communication is needed. If I am going through the slide, it won't be nice. So I want that there should be in a group participation. Anyone from the group? Who is a leader who you admire the most, and what is the reason you admire?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Pramila.
Yes.
One of the leader I admire the most is Mr. Abdul Kalam, APJ Abdul Kalam.
Okay.
He was a person who was always grounded, and he learned from the smallest people, and he gave everything he could to the society and brought up the people to the highest level. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Pramila. Same here. If somebody asks me also, who is a leader you admire, same answer I will also give. I also admire APJ Abdul Kalam sir for his humanity, vision, and ability to inspire the young minds. Yes. Thank you. Next slide, please. So in this, Aradhana madam, you please put the third slide. Yes. So you can see this. You can see my slide. Yes. So can you tell me what does this slide indicates here? What does the picture indicates here? Pramila madam was very active yesterday also and today also. Thank you, Pramila ma'am. And I want that other participants should also answer this question. What does this picture indicates here? It's very simple picture. See, in this picture, in first picture, if we go to the first one, we can see a large black figure standing on the arrowhead. That is the leader. Okay. And the orange arrow represents the direction, goal, or the path the group is moving towards. Okay. The smaller black figures which you are seeing here, that represents the team and followers. Yes, Alicia has written group efforts and the leader. Yes, right. So the core message in the both picture you can see, in second picture also you can see there is a group of people who are standing, and one is the team leader who has to follow that team and they have to achieve the goal. The core message of this image is a true leader sets the direction and inspires the team to follow and support that vision. And it illustrates the idea that while the leader points the way success, it depends on the team working together to move the entire arrow forwards. This is very common image used in the business management, motivational, and leadership training materials. We have seen this kind of images. Simple. This image is very simple but very effective and symbolizing that the leadership is equal to the direction plus team support. Okay, clear? Next slide, ma'am. This is a quote. This is a quote which is given by the Dwight D. Eisenhower, who is the 34th President of the United States. this quote, the leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something you want done because he wants to do it. It highlights that the true leadership is not about the authority or force. Okay. Instead, it emphasizes influence over command, motivation rather than the pressure, alignment and goals and willingness. Okay. We should not force. He said that it should not be forced. It should be motivated rather than the pressure. Next, George R. Terry has given the leadership is an activity of influencing people to strive willingly for the group objective. Here also same, we cannot pressurize them. Okay. Next slide, please. Here, the word leadership can bring to mind different images, comes to our mind, that it is not limited in one profession. It presents some many forms around us. For example, some may imagine that the commander leading through soldiers through a challenging situation where the courage and quick decision making are essential. Other may think of teachers guiding students in a classroom, shaping their knowledge and future. In healthcare, we often see a professional leading a medical team, ensuring the coordination and care and the patient safety. And in the corporate world, an executive may come to mind, someone who develops such strategies to keep the organization ahead in a competitive environment. So here we came to know what is a leadership, what is the definition of the leadership. Next slide, please. Now we will be having a story of a boy here. At the age of 7, please listen it very carefully, and or otherwise you can read it also. At the age of 7, he and his family were forced out of their home. At 9, his mother passed away. When he grew up, the young man was keen to go to law school but had no education. At 22, he lost job as a store clerk. At 23, he ran for state legislature and lost the same year he went into business. It failed, leaving him with the debt that took him 17 years to repay. At 27, he had nervous breakdown. At 29, he tired for the post of speakers in the state legislature and he lost. At 31, he was defeated in his attempt to become an elector. By 35, he had been defeated twice while running for Congress. Finally, he did manage to secure a brief term in Congress, but at 39, he lost his re-election bid. At 41, his 4-year-old son died. At 42, he was rejected as a prospective land officer. At 45, he ran for the Senate and lost. 2 years later, he lost the vice presidential nomination. At 49, he ran for the Senate and lost again. At 51, he was elected the President of United States of America. May I know who is this person? Anyone?
George Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. So thank you, Arvind sir. Thank you. Thank you, Arvind sir. So this life story which has been shared here, this reflects the journey of the Abraham Lincoln, a powerful example of resilience and leadership. Yes or no? Despite repeated failures, personal losses, and setbacks, success is possible through persistence, determination, and self-belief. True leadership is not defined by how easy one succeeds, but by the courage to continue even after the multiple failures. Yes? So this is one of the motivation story by the Abraham Lincoln. We should not think that I have tired now, I should now, मैं अब ये नहीं कर सकता, अब मैं थक गया, मैं बार बार फेल हो रहा हूँ, अब नहीं करूँगा, नहीं. This story is an inspirational से कि आपको थकना नहीं है, वी हैव टू अचीव द गोल, हम जब तक उसको हासिल ना कर ले. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज. Next, moving to the traditional view. In leadership, traditional view. This is an old and classical way of thinking about the leadership, this view. The leader is, in traditional view, the leader is a boss. The leader gives order and others are expected to follow without questioning. Whatever the leader gives, now the other teamwork has to follow here. Decision making is centralized here. Only leaders decides. There is more focus on authority, control and discipline. Communication usually flow one way from leaders to the followers here. In simple way, we say do the work because boss has told here. Okay. In traditional view, what happened? Boss ने बोला है ये करना है. किसी हालत में भी इस काम को हमको करना है. If we talk about in nursing field, अगर एक nursing field का एक example ले, senior nurse says complete this task now. The student and staff have to follow that work and without any discussion, or they have to complete that task because senior sister has said that. So this is a traditional view. Got next slide please. Modern view. Modern view sees the leadership something that can be learned, developed and shared, not something only a few special people are born with. Inke key ideas, what are the key ideas of modern view? Leadership is about the influencing and inspiring, not commanding. It is a people-centered focus on teamwork and respect and communication is there. In modern view, there is the leader has a group discussion. जो भी काम होता है उससे पहले group discussion होगा, है ना? And teamwork, respect होता है, communication होता है, discussion making होता है, decision making होता है. Leaders act as a guide, mentors and facilitators. Emphasis on motivation, trust and collaboration. अगर हम simple words में बोले इसको, work together because you understand, feel motivated and want to contribute. Okay. Example इसका अगर हम बोले, what would be the any example you can give in modern view? Any example from my friends side? Okay, nursing educator discuss a task with the students. Nursing officer has been discuss a task with the students, explain its importance, listens to their idea and encourage them to take responsibility. And here what happened when the nursing officer discussed with the students also feel that they are involved and willingly perform. Got it? What the difference between a traditional view and modern view? In traditional view, the leaders gives only order, and in modern view, the leader inspires. Here, people participates willingly. What the difference between the traditional view and modern view? Next slide, please. In this picture, we can see the lead to influence. Leadership lead to influence. To lead is not just to give orders. It is to influence people through thoughts, attitude, and action in a positive. The leader does not force the people, but inspire them willingly. They will follow them. Next is the leadership style assessment. Is a way to understand what kind of leader you are and how you believe while working with others. Why it is important. Help you know your strength and weakness, improve your leadership skill, helps you to choose the right style in different situations. So different leadership style we know. First with the autocratic. You make decision. Here the leader is making decision alone here. For example, our nurse leader assigns the duty to the staff without asking for their opinions and expect everyone to follow that instructions directly or strictly. Next is a democratic. You involve the team in decision. Democratic leadership style is in which the leader involves the team also to make the decision. For example, the team leader decision duties schedules with the staff, takes their suggestions and they make a final decision here. Lazy or failure, you give a freedom to the team. Now the leader has given the decision-making power to the team. Now you decide whether what has to be taken next step, what is next step you have to follow. A senior nurse give a responsibility to the team members and allows them to complete tasks in their own way without much supervision. Okay. Next is a transformational. You inspire and motivates here. Example, the leader encourage the team, improve the patient care, appreciate their efforts and motivates them to achieve higher standards here. Next is a transactional. You focus on the rules and rewards. You focus on rules and reward. For example, here, the leader gives rewards to the good performance and correct the staffs if rules are not followed. Here, the appreciation is also given to in this leadership style. Next slide, please. This is a leadership self-assessment style. Here, read the following, the description, and rate yourself on the following scale from 1 to 5. If you think that you agree with this statement, then you can give 5. If you agree with, then you can move for the 4. And if you think it's in a neutral for yourself, and you can go for 2. And if you disagree, then you can give 2, or strongly disagree, you can go for 1. So first statement is, I listens to the other ideas before making decision. You can rate yourself, which is suits to you, that you in your leadership style, you want to give 5. Yeah, if you agree with this statement, you can go for 4. Same again, I take responsibility for the team outcome. You can here also, you can rate here 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is their self-assessment skill is there. According to your leadership style, I take responsibility for team outcomes, rate it according to that. I motivate and encourage my team. Alicia has given 5. Yes. Okay. Next, if anyone else, I motivate and encourage my team member. It's depending on you, how much you want to rate yourself. And last one is, I support my team members when they face any difficulties. Okay, Pramila ma'am has also given 5. Every Krishna Gupta ma'am has given 5. Okay, so next slide, please. So this is a scoring interpretation. If you think that you have scored between 21 to 25, that is you are having excellent leadership skill. And the score, if the score comes between 16 to 20, then it means that your leadership skill is between the good leadership skill. And if it comes between the 11 to 15, that's average. And if it comes by 5 to 10, needs a significant development and is required there. Okay, so this way you can score your leadership skill also. So next is a leadership personality skill test is there. So for that we have to. My screen is visible. Yes, so this is a 5 personality test. Here we will be, there are 10 vertical lines with the 4 words. Okay. Four words. In each line, you have to put the number 4 next to the word the best describe you in that line, and 3 next to the word that you describe your next best, and 2 to the next best word that is 1 by the word that least describe you. Okay. So if, for example, one choose for the first line of a word should be the following. If someone says you have a 4 rating scale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in each line there are 4 words. If you think that your personality is similar to these words, you can rate according to it. For like, suppose like authority, enthusiastic, sensitive feeling, like instruction, take charge, take risk. These are the, this you have to, there are 10 lines are there. This has to be filled by single person. Okay, so I would request Aradhana madam to say what would you will be giving to the rating for this line, first line, like authority, enthusiastic, sensitive feeling, and like instruction. Okay, not visible. Okay. Anyone else from the group? Okay, suppose if you ask me for take charge, take risk, loyal, and accurate. So if somebody asks me how would you you will rate to your personality, then I will be telling I am loyal. Here I will be giving 4 marks. Okay, 4 marks I am giving here. 4 I am giving, and next is I take risk. Then I will be giving here 3, and take charge. Yes, whatever the charge I have is been given to me, I used to take. That is my leadership personality skill. So here I am giving myself 2, and whatever the work has been assigned to me and whatever the work I am doing, that is accurate. That is I am giving 1. According to the my personality have been selected these words. Okay, so here I have given 4 to the loyal, take charge, that is 3, and take risk 2 and 1. Same this way I have to fill this line. 10 lines are there that I have to fill it, and then total I have to do here. And same way second word O, that also I have to total here and do the total number I have to give here. And G, under G also there are 10 lines that I have to fill, and whatever the marks it is given I have to total here. Same in the B also, I have to total 10 words, and whatever the marks I have given, that I have to do here and put the total. Now total up the number of each vertical line, LOGB. LOGB, I will be telling what is LOGB here. LOGB here. So here after doing the total, if I get L, I got, suppose for example, I get 36 in L, and O I get 34 suppose, and in G I got 22, and in B I got suppose 20. So highest scoring I got in the 36, that is in L. Yes. So total work. So I will be taking the highest score, that is L. In L I got 36, that is the highest score. So what does all this mean here? Now, this survey, what does it mean? In each letter, it stands a particular personality here. The column of the highest score is to dominate the personality type, while the column of the second highest number is subdominant type. So L here stands for lion, and lion has some of the features. Lions are the leader. They are usually bosses at the work, or at least they think they are deceiving, bottom line, and folks where the obsessive. And there are some of the natural strength of the L, and there are some natural weakness. What are the natural strength? Let us see. They are the people who are line. They are goal oriented, achieve driven, get result, independent. They are risk taker, take charge, take initiative in every program, self-starter, persistent, efficient, competitive, enjoy change, challenges, variety and changes, driven and complete project quickly and effectively. Same, there are some natural weakness also. They might be impatient, blunt, poor listener, impulsive, demanding. So these are some of the natural weakness of this L personality. L means lion. Okay. So basic deposition, past, paced and task oriented, motivated by result, challenges, some time management, communication style. They may be a great initiating good communication, good, not a good at listening. One-way communication is there. Decision making. In decision making, also impulsive, make the quick decision with goal or end result in mind. So these are the some of the features which we find in the L personality. That is loyal. Same in this, you can go for the O also. If O stands for the otters. Otters are cheerleader and who love to talk. And same way, they are also having some natural strength and natural weakness also. Same if G stand for golden retriever, if that personality is also having some natural strength and natural weakness also. Same in this, B for beavers also, that is also a natural strength and natural weakness also they are having. So this all we can do by giving this sheet to the individuals and then telling to them to fill according to your personality how much rating scale you would be giving to each words. They will be filling and they will be doing total. According to that, we can understand their personality. Okay? Clear? Okay. Next. Next is the leaders to remember. So anyone of the group can tell me the name of these leaders? This is very common pictures. Yes, Arvind sir. Sir, I think you have muted. Unmute, please.
हेलो, अभी सुनाई दे रहा है?
हाँ सर, हाँ सर.
हेलो,
हाँ
हाँ,
सर.
ये अपने जॉर्ज अब्राहम है, फिर महात्मा गांधी जी है, और लेट प्रेसिडेंट अब्दुल जे कलाम, और ये एप्पल के सीईओ है.
Okay. So this, thank you, sir. Thank you, Arvind sir.
हाँ हाँ.
The leaders are remembered because they inspired people, brought change and served the society. These are all remembered by their how they inspired the society, how they inspired the people, how they brought the changes in the society. So one of the story I would like to share with the you, that is of APJ Abdul Kalam sir, that he was born in the village of a small family boat owner. He was started working at the early age to supplement for the family income. He reached at the level of scientist after his struggle and his passion. He learned, helped him to win the battle of life. He always supported his people. When he was in DRDO director, a sub coordinate entered to his cabin in the evening and he requested to him, can you give me a half-day leave because my son is having an annual function in the school. Mr. Kalam told him that if he has completed the task which you have been assigned, have you completed it or not? He asked to his subordinate. Then he said, the subordinate answer said, no, I have not. Then he did not give him leave. He said, no, first you go and complete your task. The staff was half-heartedly hearted and went back and started to doing his work and back home. And when he reached, when the staff reached at home at evening time, he saw that Mr. Abdul Kalam was playing with his child. Attendance, he reached and he saw that Mr. Abdul Kalam was playing with his son. So can you tell me what type of leader is Mr. Kalam? He was taking the care of, he proved that leader, you have to be a good leadership, that you have to care his personal and professional also. Here, Abdul Kalam sir has taken the care of the personal and professional need of the staff. This is the only way to make the feel that they are important to us. Say yes or no? So this is the how the leaders inspired, influence the society. Next slide, please. See, in this we can see if we, we can say in this in daily life we deal with two types of people. One is the internal customer and second is the external customer. In internal customer, our family who are there, our family, friends and relatives are there. And in external customer, they are people we meet in our professional or workplace. With each group, in each group, they carry responsibility, and we carry a responsibility in how we behave, communicate and support them. Okay. Here, how do we do our leadership in both situations? Here we have to communicate respectfully, to understand other needs, to support and help, to maintain our trust and relationship, to act responsibly and professionally. Here we have to, so this way we can fulfill our role, whether it would be internal customer or external customer. So we should be having a good communication. It should be respectful. We have to understand the need of the both customer, whether it is internal or external, and we have to support and help, and we have to maintain a trust and relationship with them. Next slide, please. So in this picture, can you tell me what does it means? What does this picture is indicating here? Anyone from the group?
Close network. Close network.
Yes, sir.
Close network. Bonding each other. Binding each
Yes.
other.
Yes. 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 This image shows very clearly that the leader is connected to many people in a network. There, okay. So thank you, Arvind sir and Aradhana madam. There are mainly four kind of people in our team. Mainly, there are four kind of people we will be founding in our team. That is first, that is we will be seeing here. That is, we can say the 4 development level also. People grow step by step. At each step, the skill, competence, and motivation commitment changes here. In suppose, first we see in development level 1, that is the beginner stage here. The person in this stage is new to the task. Okay, they don't have much skill or experience yet. That is low competence here. But they have very enthusiastic and eager to learn. That is high commitment here. Okay, so this type of people will be coming in the D1, who is having low competence. They are not having skill, they are not having degree, they are not having any knowledge about regarding the particular thing, but they are high commitment, they are eager to learn. So they are high commitment. Second is a D2, learning stage. At this stage, the person is still learning, that is low competence, and has lost some confidence, or motivation, that is low commitment here. Here, both the people is having both low skill knowledge and low confidence in showing or being motivated here. Third is the D3 people, that is capable stage. At this stage, the person has good skill, that is high competition, has a good skill, good knowledge, everything is good, but they are low commitment, lack of confidence, motivation or willingness. They have low commitment. उनको सब कुछ पता है, they are having high degree है, उनके पास सब कुछ है, but they are low commitment. कुछ भी पूछो, हाँ है, कर लेंगे, ऐसा ऐसा. So every team is having this kind of people also. They are having high degree, but कुछ काम बोलने, कर लेंगे, हो जाएगा, this way. Next is a D4, where in this type of, in D4 we will be seeing high competence and high commitment. In high competence means the people is having a strong skill and knowledge, and also highly motivated and highly confident. So there we have seen the 4 development skills, and there are 4 types of people in the team also. That is D1, D2, D3, D4. In D1 low competence and high commitment रहता है. D2 में low competence and low commitment है. D3 में high competence वाले हैं और low commitment वाले हैं. D4 में high competence and high commitment. High इसमें 4 types of people आपको दिखेंगे. हर टीम में ऐसे 4 types of people दिखेंगे. Next slide please. Next is a situational leadership approach. Here we can see in situation leadership skill approach, we can see the situation leadership approach means a leader changes their leadership style based on the situation and the team needs. So if we go for the S1 here, the leader gives a clear instructions and close supervision, high direct, but provide less emotion, supports और discussion, low supportive रहते हैं यहाँ पर। अब आप जो पहले हमने जो स्लाइड देखा था डेवलपमेंट लेवल वाला, उसमें आप ये S1 वाले कैटेगरी लीडरशिप अप्रोच कौन से ग्रुप को देना पसंद करेंगे? आपके हिसाब से कौन सा ग्रुप आएगा? इसमें सिचुएशन लीडरशिप अप्रोच मींस चेंज देयर लीडरशिप स्टाइल बेस्ड ऑन द सिचुएशन ऑन द S1 अप्रोच की बात कर रहे हैं। द लीडर्स गिव इंस्ट्रक्शन एंड क्लोज सुपरविजन but provide less emotional support or discussion. तो आपके B1 में आंसर again. हमारी टीम, जैसे अभी हमने पहले बोला, टीम में 4 के लोग होते हैं, जिसके पास हाई कॉम्पिटेंस लोग ये रहता है, D4 टाइप के पीपल हैं। ये सिचुएशन अप्रोच लीडरशिप अप्रोच, देयर आर डिफरेंट अप्रोचेस। इसमें फर्स्ट हमने देखा S1, the leader gives a clear instruction and close supervision directive but provides a less emotional support or discussion. मेरे हिसाब से ये जो है ये D1 के लिए होता है, बिकॉज D1 के जो लोग थे वो लो कॉम्पिटेंस थे और यहाँ अप्रोच जो कि द लीडर गिव्स अ क्लियर इंस्ट्रक्शन, क्लोज सुपरविजन, हाई है बट लेस इमोशनल सपोर्ट और डिस्कशन सपोर्ट है। डी इसलिए दिया जाता क्योंकि वहां पर है एंड हाई कमिटमेंट था। आराधना मैडम शायद एक स्लाइड लास्ट वाला, हियर यू कैन सी टीम वर्क मैंने बोला, वर्क में चार लोग, इवन D2 अभी आपने स्लाइड देखा था अप्रोच, इसमें ये फर्स्ट लीडरशिप जो ये है आपके लिए डी लेवल के लोगों के लिए। टू जो अप्रोच है द and guidance and also give a strong support, encouragement and communication that high supportive. तो ये जो अप्रोच है for the D2 level, right? Because D2 level member have low competence, low commitment. People need both guidance and motivation. So this approach S2 is best to use in D2 level people. Next is a S3. In S3, the leader gives very little instruction, low directive देते हैं, but provide a strong support, encouragement and involvement. That is high supportive देते हैं. In simple word में अगर बात करें, telling more और supportive and encouraging वहां रहता है. Okay? तो ये कौन से डी लेवल के लोगों के लिए है? ये बेस्ट D3 लेवल के लोगों के लिए यूज किया जा सकता है, क्योंकि here in D3 high competence, low commitment is there. High competence, हाई स्किल है उनके पास, बट कमिटमेंट कम है उनके पास, काम करने का लगन कम है. पीपल नो द वर्क बट नीड कॉन्फिडेंस एंड मोटिवेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड हियर. सेम इन S4, द लीडर प्रोवाइड वेरी लिटिल इंस्ट्रक्शन एंड ऑल्सो मिनिमल सपोर्ट और इन्वॉल्वमेंट रहता है, और ये बेस्ट यूज फॉर कर सकते हैं अपन D4 लेवल के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं. हाई कॉम्पिटेंस लेवल एंड कमिटमेंट, पीपल आर स्किल्ड, कॉन्फिडेंट एंड कैन वर्क इंडिपेंडेंटली हियर. So got it here. That is a situation leadership approach. That is 4. That is S1, S2, S3 and S4. And this all we can the development level के साथ अपन match कर सकते हैं. उसके according we can do the situational leadership approach here. Next slide, please. So we will be seeing one clip.
जीत गए तो कौनो लगान नहीं, लेकिन हार गए तो 3 गुना लगान फर्क पड़ी। वही नामुमकिन शरत ही भुवन ने मंजूर कर ली। इतने का जीत गए तो कौनो लगान नहीं, लेकिन हार गए तो 3 गुना लगान फर्क पड़ी। वही नामुमकिन शरत ही भुवन ने मंजूर कर ली। इतने का किया भुवन, अब दुगुने से तिगुना। यस यस, हम तो पहले कहते रहे कोनो बड़ी विपदा आ सकत है, यही कहता है भुवन। और कोनो चारा था? मैं पूछू था कोनो चारा? क्या कर सकते थे हम? दुगना लगान जबरदस्ती नहीं है, बड़े की ताकत है। बताइए, कर सके कोई? ये विपदा नहीं है मुखिया जी, मौका है मौका। हम सिर्फ जोश बहाने किए, चूल्हे से रोटी निकाले के लिए चिमटे को अपना मुंह जलाए पड़ी। मानित है कि हमारा पलड़ा हल्का है, मगर ये उम्मीद तो है, और यही उम्मीद का हम सच्चाई में बदलना चाहते हैं। ये खेल है हमारे खेत खलियान के लिए। भूल गए, अगर जीते तो 3 साल सुखी होंगे। 3 साल। जरा सोचो, 3 साल कोनो लगान नहीं। जाने हो इसका मतलब हमारा अनाज सिर्फ हमरा होगा।
Okay. Have you seen this clip ever before? Can you tell me the name of this movie?
Lagan, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Rashmi Sharma, ma'am.
Amir,
Yes, who was the leader in this clip? Who was the leader here?
Amir Khan.
Ma'am, Amir Khan.
Amir Khan, yes, Bhuvan, the character.
Bhuvan was the leader,
Bhuvan.
ma'am.
Bhuvan. Yes,
Bhuvan.
yes. So who were the team members here?
Sorry, ma'am.
Who were the team members in this clip?
I remember only Kachara, madam, in this movie. Kachara and the
All
person
the
who played
villages.
the toll.
Yes, all the
Ma'am,
villages.
the leaders,
He was
Ma'am, the
motivating.
leaders are only remembered, the followers are not remembered, ma'am.
Okay, so the team members, we can say all the villages were the team member here. Now you tell me, in what category you want to keep the villagers here? In what category? That is D1, D2, D3, D4. Here we can keep in D2 because in D2, low competency was there and low commitment. Skill नहीं तो उनको क्रिकेट खेलना तो आता ही नहीं था। क्रिकेट के बारे में ही था ना, वो लोग क्रिकेट खेलेंगे तो उनका जो कोच है वो चुप जाएगा, ये सब था उसमें। उनको स्किल नहीं था, लो कॉम्पिटेंस थे और लो कमिटमेंट कर रहे थे वो लोग। मतलब उनके अंदर हिम्मत भी नहीं था, सीखने की हिम्मत भी नहीं था उनके अंदर, हौसला नहीं था। सो वी कैन कीप दिस इन द D2 कैटेगरी। और सिचुएशनल अप्रोच में अगर देखें तो इनको कौन से कैटेगरी में आ सकता है सिचुएशनल अप्रोच? दैट विल बी S2. In this S2, the leader provide a clear instructions and guidance, directive, and also give a strong support, encouragement also, and communication. That is high supportive. That is high directive and high supportive. That is situational approach S2. So here, develop D वाले लोग थे यहाँ पर जिनके अंदर लो कॉम्पिटेंसी एंड लो कमिटमेंट था, And situational approach, कौन सा approach use कर रहे थे? That was a S2, where high directive and high supportive was there. Got it clear? Next slide, please. Traits of leader by APJ Abdul Kalam sir. That is first. That is the inspirational poem, which now I'm not going to deal here. Read it here. Next slide, ma'am. The leader must have a vision here. According to APJ Abdul Kalam sir, he said, our team can work together, believe it together, achieve it together only. So team should have a clear vision and should communicate and share the vision with the team and must believe in and take ownership of the vision to achieve our success here. Next slide, madam. Leaders must be able to travel an unexplored path. To achieve something new, you must be trying. Something difficult, different, you have to try, then only you will be exploring. Otherwise, using the same method, the same result will be there. If you keep doing the same thing, you will be keep getting the same result here. Our two leaders dares to take risk and accept the challenges and go beyond the limits to discover new possibilities. Next slide, please. How to manage a success and failure. Success is important. It does not matter. It's not failing that matters. It's getting up and moving forward again. That is important. Failure is not the end. It is a learning opportunity. Why truly matters is how you respond after failure. A strong leader learns apart and bounce back with great determination. Next slide. Courage to take decisions. A true leader has a courage to make decisions even in difficult situation. Sometimes leader must take a tough and timely decision for the growth of the team. For example, if we talk courage and to take decision, for example, I would like to say in a hospital ward, patient is overloaded and suddenly increase, there is a shortage of staff. The nurse leader decides to reassign the duties and to adjust the shift to manage the patient effectively. Even though the decision is very difficult and may not please everyone, it ensures the proper care and smooth functioning of the team. So this is an example here. Whenever some situations come, we have to take some hard decisions also. Okay, next slide, please. Nobility in management. A true leader practices transparency in every action. Leadership should be guided by honesty, fairness, and strong values. Work with integrity and success will follow with integrity. Here also I would like to share one example, give one example. A nurse in charge makes a mistake while recording patients' medication. Instead of hiding it, she immediately informs her senior officer and corrects it. She treats all the treatment members fairly and takes responsibility because of her honesty and integrity. The team trusts her and patients' care also improve here. So this is the example of nobility in management. Next slide, please. I mean my team. For a true leader, I always mean my team. Believe in your team and trust their ability. Listen to them, appreciate their efforts, and acknowledge their contribution. Next slide, please. Leaders must be approachable. A good leader is easy to reach, listen to others, and stay close to the people. Next slide, please. the leaders must be creative. In simple word, we say the good leaders guide, supports, and think creative, not just give orders. They guide, support, and new creative things. True leaders think differently, find new solutions, and inspire innovations. Leadership is about guiding people, not controlling them. Next slide, please. A good leader believes in following clear and systematic process. In strong, there is an every work there is a process. Without process, we cannot conclude anything. For example, if doctors do a surgery, there is a process. Before going for the surgery, first step he is to wash his hand. He cannot go and directly do. So every procedure there is a process. Okay, so a good leader believes in the following in a clear systematic process. Strong process lead to consistency and quality and better result. Success is not by chance, it comes from doing things the right way every time. Now there is an activity human web. See here, you can see a picture, and same here. So this is an activity you can do with your colleagues, with your students, with your office staff members. So the name of this activity is human web. The time would be for the 20 minutes. Objective of this activity is through experiential learning, the participant will know the importance of adhering to process. Now we have to instruct the participants here that each participant to hold the right hand of the participant opposite to the him or her. जो भी उसके सामने खड़ा है उसका opposite hand पकड़ना है. With the result that there will be hands on the top or other or in the circle. This needs to be done in about 1 minute. आपको सर्किल में खड़ा करवाना है, उनसे बोलना है, आपके सामने वालों के opposite hand पकड़ना है. Once this has been done, ask the participant quickly hold the left hand at the of the same partner. जैसे आपने पहले आपने बोला था खड़ा करवाया सर्किल में, एकदम बोला आपने राइट हैंड पकड़ने के लिए, तो उन्होंने पकड़ा. और सेकंड एक मिनट के बाद उनको सडनली आपको बोलना है कि आप नाउ होल्ड योर लेफ्ट हैंड ऑफ द सेम पार्टनर. आप देखेंगे वहां पर कुछ कंफ्यूजन होगा, nobody will know किसका हाथ है, कुछ पता नहीं चलेगा, but there will be a confusion will be created there. After this done, instruct the participant to get out of the circle form without leaving their hands. It could be close to impossible to this also. Now tell the participant the same exercise will be repeated and give participants some time to strategize and tell them they need to follow the same step as earlier. They find a way to get out of the circle. You will be seeing most of the team will be able to find their way out. In the same case, it is still unable to complete the task successfully, derive the reason of non-existence of process and then non-adherence to it. So this human web activity tell us that how the process is important. A strong in process. Everything there is in a process. पहले आपने देखा, आपने खड़ा करवा दिया आपने बच्चों को ग्रुप में, तब आपने उनको बोला आपके ऑपोजिट पार्टनर का हाथ पकड़ने के लिए राइट वाला, तो उन्होंने पकड़ लिया. ऐसे ही आपने बोला उनको कि अब आप लेफ्ट हैंड पकड़ने के लिए, पर देर वाज ना कंफ्यूजन, को समझ में नहीं आया. नेक्स्ट टाइम आपने टाइम दिया, फिर उन्होंने प्रोसेस अपना ये माइंड करा कि इस प्रोसेस को सेकंड बार उनको कैसे करना है. तब जब सेकंड टाइम उन्होंने करा तब आपने देखा उस कंफ्यूजन नहीं था, उनको सीधे सीधे पता था पहले राइट हैंड रखना था, सामने वाले ने भी राइट हैंड दिया, तो उसको वो इजीली निकाल पा रहे थे. सेम वे एक प्रोसीजर्स करने के लिए एक प्रोसेस होना चाहिए, तो दैट प्रोसेस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो विदाउट प्रोसेस वी कैन नॉट कंप्लीट द टास्क. ओके, next slide please. So there is a small clip here again.
लड़ती पतंगों में गिरती उमंगों में खेलों के मेलों में पल खाती रेलों में कंतों के मीठे में खट्टर में छींटे में तुमको तो मिलता में तपता वो गीतों में रंग आज बिखरे मन आए ऐसी होती दिल के बोली तस है ना मत है कि किसना यूं ही किसना यूं ही किसना यूं ही कोई तो चल सिद्ध पड़िए तुम पे चढ़िए क्या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध पड़िए तुम पे चढ़िए क्या मरिए
Okay. So after watching or listening this song from the Chak De India, what leadership skill did you observe here? Yes. Yes. Thank you, Aradhana ma'am.
Ma'am, team management.
Yes. Thank you, Rashmi ma'am. And other skill? What are the other skills?
Ma'am, leader was the one who was holding the team together at every point of time. Without him, this was not possible.
Yes. Manish. Yes, Pramila ma'am. Thank you. Manisha ma'am has written planning. Yes.
Planning and organization.
Competence and high commitment.
Yes, Arvind sir.
High competence, high commitment.
Yes, sir. High competence and high planning strategies and process by Suhani. And Purans has written unity. Yes. Thank you. Yes, the vision was there. Yes, all the leadership skill has been discussed now here. Okay, please next slide. So these are the leadership skill. The same thing which we have seen in the music also. There was a communication, there was a planning, there was an evaluating, understanding the group needs. What are the weakness of the group? What is the strength of the group? The leader has understand it. Knowing the group resources, what are the group resources they were having, knowing that. Sharing the leadership skill, process, strong in process, everything again, everything a leadership has to be done in a process. There was in a good counseling, setting an example and controlling group performance. So this all where we have seen in that music also, how the Shah Rukh Khan was leading the team, where he has taken this all leadership skill was been seen here. So I use that song here. So I think now it has been clear what is the leadership skills. And next slide, madam. Leadership is a solving problem. The day teams stop bringing you their problems is the day you have stopped leading them. They have either lost confidence that you can help or conclude. Do not care, either case is failure of leadership. Right, Arvind sir? Any suggestions?
Pakka.
Okay.
Hello, madam.
Yes, sir.
Off the
Yes.
record. Off the record. Off the record. Tamil Nadu election.
Yes. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Perfect example. Perfect example.
Perfect example. The leaders solving problem. Okay. Okay, so in last slide we will be having take home message. A true leader grows through challenges and grow others through trust. So my session is over here. Any doubt? So then we can have a group discussion here. If anybody is having any kind of doubt, so we will be having a group discussion. Arvind sir is also a soft skiller. He is also having a experience of 25 years. He has worked in various places. And sir, you want to throw some light on this section?
Yeah. Ma'am, the way you presented your skill was not only very practical, but it was nothing connected. See, it was connected with your nursing, but it was in general. लाइक देखो, जैसे आपके नर्सिंग वालों का एक सेट माइंड होता है कि हॉस्पिटल के हेल्थ केयर से ही कनेक्टेड है, वैसा नहीं था. आपने हर एक पहलू को अदा किया, हर एक पहलू को अदा करके उनको बताया कि क्या होता है एक लीडर होता है. या ये लोगों का एक माइंडसेट है, लीडर बोले तो पॉलिटिकली लीडर लोगों के सामने आ जाता है, या तो हमारे जो पहले प्री इंडिपेंडेंस पोस्ट इंडिपेंडेंस के जो लीडर थे वही हमारे दिमाग में बचपन से, जो हमने इतिहास पढ़ा है, जो भी पढ़ा है. मगर आज के तारीख में वो सिनेरियो चेंज हो गया है और लोगों को विद द चेंजिंग सीजन्स एंड टाइम्स यू हैव टू एक्सेप्ट एवरीथिंग.
Yes, सही बोला सर आपने. Thank you.